Hey guys, welcome to this sample review. So today I want to share my thoughts on a very nice fragrance. It's a very well-known fragrance in the community. A lot of people are craving for this juice. They really love it. They compare it with cult fragrances like Tobacco Vanille and Pure Havane. Um, I even hear comparisons to Dolce Lesir by L'Herbolario. I hear so many good things about this fragrance, I couldn't resist trying it out myself. I have to admit this one I haven't smelled, I have smelled before, maybe two times in the past. But this is, like I said, is my initial impression as in terms of a wearing. So I tried it out on my skin this morning, and basically we are about 5-6 hours in, so I have a pretty good impression on how this fragrance wears, how it performs, and how it smells in the different stages of the dry down. So first of all, let me present you what I'm wearing right now. This one is by the house of Parfums de Marly, and it's called Herot. So a lot of you already know this fragrance, a lot of you have smelled it, but for those of you who don't know it, this is a beautiful combination of cinnamon and tobacco. Those are basically the two well spoken notes in this composition. Those are the two notes that really come forward and hit you right in the face smelling this. But there's basically a lot more to it. This fragrance has spicy notes as well. It has also a beautiful note of vanilla in the heart and the dry down of the fragrance. It's not a very plasticky type of vanilla. It's really elegant and soft. It's not overdone. Basically everything in this fragrance is very well balanced. This is basically the best compliment I can give this fragrance. It's so well balanced, it's so smooth, it has a lot of character actually. It feels really masculine, but then again I don't think it is only masculine. I think it's pretty unisex, but as far as gender go, I think this is slightly more towards men. I think there will be more men who wear this fragrance than women. But anyways, it's all up to you guys. I mentioned that a billion times before. But yeah, Herod. This fragrance opens up with a blast of cinnamon, a blast of tobacco, and it has, like I said, it has other stuff in there. It has osmanthus, it has, I believe, some patchouli in the dry down. It has some type of woods. They classified it originally as a woody fragrance, I believe, or some sort of woody oriental, but it's not really woody. Don't be afraid to try it out if you're not really into woody fragrances. This is basically more around the subtle and masculine note of tobacco. A dry, authentic tobacco, really beautiful. And cinnamon, who doesn't like cinnamon, really? When it's not overdone, of course. There's some fragrances with cinnamon that are a bit cloying and stuff. Well, not with this. I've seen people mention that spraying too much of Herod will give you a cloying sensation. I don't really see that happening personally. I think the fragrance is really present indeed in the opening. It jumps off your skin and it leaves a really nice scent trail. It projects, but it's not really an overpowering fragrance. I think you can easily go with 4 or 5 sprays on this in the colder weather. There's a full stop right there. This is a fragrance that screams fall and winter. You could probably try this out in the summer nights as well, but you don't wear it during the heat. This fragrance is beautiful when it's cool and chill outside. It's really nice. So yeah, that's basically basically the best time in year to wear it. As I said, it isn't beastly in the opening, and it even goes downhill from there. It's not really a projection monster. I have to say, I tested myself throughout the day, and I got a nice silage scent trail during the first 2-3 hours, which isn't bad, you know. There's a lot of fragrances that disappear so fast, but given the fact that this isn't the cheapest fragrance around and you expect high quality from this, I have to mention projection and silage. It's not the best. Longevity, however, it's still here. It's still here after 6-7 hours, which is not bad, but then again, it's not beastly anymore. I have to really I have to dig my nose into the place where I sprayed it to really catch a whiff of it, and I can still detect it, and it's still beautiful. It's completely different than in the opening. The sweetness of the cinnamon really toned down, and it got more it got a little bit drier and more towards the tobacco and that patchouli and woody note that's in there. Really beautiful, but not really loud. So in terms of performance, I'm a bit disappointed. I expected a little bit more from this. I hear people saying that this smells forever, 12 plus hours. My skin usually tends to soak up fragrances, and with this one, well, it's still here, but it didn't really surprise me in a good way. So, but that's that. And in terms of the scent itself, I've mentioned you before, opening is beautiful, drying down, you get a beautiful evolution. I don't think it's really linear, you know. I think the sweetness in the top really tones down. So it's basically from really, really sweet, it goes down to more of a tobacco-ish, semi-sweet, woody, patchouli-ish fragrance, and I can still smell it. It's just not that present anymore. But the quality ingredients that they used in Herot are remarkable. There is nothing synthetic about this. The minute you spray it, you smell pure class. You smell like a billionaire. I have to mention, a lot of fragrances smell a bit alcoholic in the opening. This one doesn't. So that again is a great point of reference towards the quality used to create this fragrance. There is really nothing synthetic about this. 10 out of 10. So all in all, guys, who do I see this wearing? Probably virtually everyone. If you are the guy who likes Spice Bomb by Viktor and Rolf, if you like Pure Havane by Terry Mugler, if you like Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford, you will probably like this one as well. At least you have to try it. I can see where people get the comparisons. I can see why they mention those fragrances when talking about Herod. However, I have tried them on my skin side by side during the day, and I have to mention, when you sniff them side by side, there is really lots of differences to pick up. I can see where people get the comparisons, but it's really not the same, not even close. People who say this is like 90% identical to one of the fragrances I mentioned, check it again. Do a side-by-side comparison. There's a lot difference. There's a lot of difference in between. But yeah. So like I said, I see virtually everyone wearing this. And okay, for occasions, this is a perfect date night scent. This is a perfect work scent as well. I can definitely see people wearing this to work because it's not that loud. It doesn't scream like I'm here smell me, it won't suffocate people. So yeah, I can see this being a pretty versatile scent. Just as far as the summer months go, I wouldn't really judge. Oh god, I'm stuttering here. I wouldn't really suggest wearing Herod the in the summer. But then again, for a warm fragrance with notes of cinnamon and tobacco, I really would rate this being very versatile, and in that department, let me give it a solid 9 out of 10. So scent itself, due to the fact that it's not really the most original fragrance I have smelled, the resemblance to a lot of other fragrances mentioned before is there. I still think it's not the same, you know, don't misunderstand me, it's not the same, but it's not the most original fragrance out there, and that's not a bad thing, you know. There's only a point towards fragrance noses can create a really new sense, you know, that at some point you have smelled a similar fragrance in your life, one way or the other, you know. So I don't really have to give it bad rep for that, you know, but all in all, scent and originality, yeah, probably an 8 or a 9 out of 10. All in all, guys, let me round this video up. A very nice scent. Try it out if you haven't heard from it. I'm pretty sure virtually everyone will compliment you with this fragrance. It's really one of a kind. Pure class, guys. Herot by Parfums de Marly. See you next video. Bye.